Hello, let me demonstrate how to link files from Google Drive to Blackboard so that you can take advantage of all the niche functionality that Google Drive has. So we start in Blackboard, and this happens to be a file uploaded directly to Blackboard. I know that because it gives me the size of the file. And this file will be carried with all the course copies I do, and if I happen to lose access to the course, the file is going to be locked in there. So instead, we can link a file from Google Drive. Now there are a few ways to do that, and I'll demonstrate them. First, in Google Drive, we can upload files right through the web interface by dragging and dropping them. Or you can download a program from Google which will automatically sync any folder on your computer with Google Drive. So that's what I have right here. I have a folder that contains exactly the same files as my Google Drive. And if I edit these files on my computer, they're automatically synchronized up to Google Drive, so that editing files no longer requires any upload or publishing. You can also link an entire folder. That way you don't have to specify links one at a time in Blackboard, and simply click on the folder and then go to Get Link like we did with a file. So now I will go ahead and get the shareable link, and we have some options here. You can restrict the access to this file so that as students click on the file, you will get an email and then you can approve their access. You can also specify anyone at the university, so anyone with the uic.edu email can go ahead and access this. And then you can specify anyone with the link, which means that people will not just naturally find the link, but people who do click on the link will have access. Now for the time being, I will select anyone with a link. And let's take a look at another option here under Share. So we want to Get Link. Under Share, you have the option to specify email addresses of everyone who is going to be allowed to look at the file. And so you can simply download the email addresses from Blackboard and then put them in here to specify who is going to have access, such as a list of students in your class. So with those options, I'm going to once again get the link here just by copying it. And now we are back in Blackboard. The first way to embed this link is by using a web link option. And so here I'm going to simply use the URL itself and submit. Now students will click on the black portion, the title of the item, and I could use a description at the bottom as well. So let's go to see another way. Under Build Item, I will go ahead and put the same title, and now I'm going to go ahead and paste the link in the description of the item. I have a few ways of doing that. Once I clicked on the link, I can bring up the properties of it, and for example I could specify here and we want to make sure we do this in the title as well for accessibility. And if you do it this way, make sure to select New Window, because if you select the same window, it's going to actually take students to a temporary window so that pop-ups are disabled, and then they can click to get further. So opening it in a new window is going to streamline this for students. And so now we have the link neatly in this item. Let's go another way. We'll go back to Item, and this time we're going to go ahead and click Enter after the link is done. Notice that Blackboard is going to sample the file and then bring back what the file looks like. So we'll go ahead and press Submit. So we have a number of ways of including files inside of Blackboard. There are also options for embedding such files through an iframe, but all these files then are coming from our Google Drive. And of course in Google we can see many details, such as the history of the file, who collaborates on it. If these are Google Docs, you can have live collaboration and so forth. Thank you very much for watching this, and hopefully you see the flexibility that Google Drive provides, and then of course the plugging in of the content in Blackboard makes it easy on you to update it later. Thank you.